Hi there. My name is Nicole, and I am a somatic and trauma informed coach. And I wanted to give you just a short little routine to help regulate your nervous system and tone your vagus nerve and do all that fun stuff that everyone's talking about. So, let's get started. So, the first thing you're going to want to do, there's a lot of mindfulness in this. We're just going to sit down and just shift your weight from side to side. And all we're doing here is noticing. So here I'm noticing I feel a little more pressure on one side and then the other. Okay, and then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do something called orienting. So we're going to orient ourselves to the room. So all you're going to do is, you can do this two ways. You can use kind of your own curiosity of your eyes, and wherever your eyes naturally want to go, you can just follow it with your head. So notice what your eyes want to look at. And if you're not feeling very curious, you can just slowly move your head from side to side and looking for things in the room that you find maybe interesting to look at, or maybe your eyes just naturally want to hang out there for a second. So I'm looking at a picture of a mountain during a sunrise, and my eyes just want to hang out there a little bit. And then turning your head so you're looking all the way behind you and up. Maybe if you see something that your eyes have kind of lingered on, just notice the color, maybe the texture, maybe it is a wall with white paint on it. Maybe you like the simplicity. When you notice that you're liking something or your eyes are lingering, maybe note, where do you feel that object in your body? Is there something in your body that tells you, hey, I like looking at this. This feels okay to look at. It feels neutral to look at. Maybe you take a deeper breath. Maybe there's some openness. So right now, I would say I can feel the picture that I'm looking at in my shoulder. It just feels kind of open and relaxed, and like it can kind of take in what I'm seeing, the sensation of what I'm seeing. Just take your time. We'll do this for about 30 more seconds. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to be gently squeezing our limbs. And what this is going to do is it's just going to bring awareness back into our body through proprioception. And all that means is your proprioception is telling you exactly where your body is. Let's just squeeze. See what kind of pressure feels good for you. Maybe like more pressure, maybe like light pressure. And maybe while you're doing this on your arm, you can just look at it and say, this is my arm, and this belongs to me, and it belongs to me. My arm belongs to me. Switch. I'm a little stiff because I'm not trying to brush up against my microphone. But you don't have to be stiff. You can move however you like, whatever feels good. This is my arm. My arm belongs to me. These are my hands. My hands belong to me. Give them a little squeeze. Our hands do so much for us. Now let's move to our legs. These are my legs. My legs belong to me. This is my leg. And just notice what you're feeling. Can you feel one leg more than the other? Do they feel the same? We're just noticing. We're not trying to produce any results. Just noticing what is. Switch to the other leg. This is my leg. My leg belongs to me. Okay, and then you can just put your legs there and just notice how they feel. Can you feel them? Do they feel the same? Do they feel any different? Do you think you feel them more than you did before? Like I said, we're just noticing. We're just bringing in attention to what we're feeling. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do some tapping. So when we do this, we're not trying to use any words or sayings. All we're doing, because it might look a little bit like emotional freedom technique, but all we're doing is we're tapping on points and just feeling how it feels. Not trying to make anything happen, just feeling how it feels. So first we're going to start with the outside, just below the pinky finger, outside of the palm, for about 10 seconds. Then we're going to go right here. It's just between the bones of the middle finger and the pointer finger. Next, we're going to go to just above our eyebrows. Just noticing how it feels. Now moving to just below the eyes on the cheekbones right here. And again, just noticing how it feels. Maybe you feel a vibration in your face. Next, we're going to go to just below the nose. Okay, and now we're just going to go to our smile lines. Okay, next we're going to go to just below our collarbones. This one's my favorite. This one feels really good. And in fact, this is what I use kind of in a pinch. If I just need a moment of regulation, I just have maybe 10 seconds. I just tap here. And I love the way it feels. Maybe we're going to spend a little bit longer here because it feels so good. Now we're going to move to the rib cage, and it can just be anywhere. So there's lots of points here. So just tap. And just take a moment, notice how you feel. Okay. Now we're going to access our toes. So I'm just gonna sit up on my cushion a bit. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna rock our feet slowly back and forth. And this can be really helpful, particularly if you're feeling anxious, because when we're anxious, our blood vessels, they constrict and it pushes our blood and the pressure kind of goes up, right, where we need it when we're feeling anxious. So we're just going to bring our attention back to down to our feet. So we're rocking our feet, and then we're going to stretch our toes. So we're kind of doing this like slow. Just see how that feels. Maybe try to go the other way, piano toes. Yep. Maybe do a couple more rocks. Just noticing how the ankles feel. Awesome. And now we're going to end this with a self hold. This can be really good if you're sitting in a chair with a back support because it just gives you a little more containment, gives your body a little bit more of a feeling of security. So this is taught by Dr. Peter Levine. So you're going to take your right hand and put it under your left armpit. So just notice how that feels. And then we're going to say hello to our left hand. And we're going to just bring it across, grab the middle of our arm, and we're just going to hold. And just notice how it feels to be held by you. If you want to put a little rock in there, you can. And eyes open or closed, it's completely your choice, and it's whatever makes you feel more comfortable. I like closing my eyes for this, and that's just my preference. But some people might like keeping their eyes open so they can look and see what's around them. Great. Okay, good. And that's it. So you can use this if you're feeling a little anxious. Also, if you're feeling a little more on the down and low energy side, low mood, it can be helpful for either. And it's really good to practice actually when you're feeling in more of like a ventral vagal state. So you're feeling just good and calm, maybe a little more in the flow. And the reason for that it's so effective to actually practice when we're feeling good is because we can build like our neural pathways a little bit easier. And then when we're in our anxious states or we're in kind of a down state and we start doing these exercises, our body kind of recognizes it like, oh yeah, this is something that happens that helps me feel better, or helps me feel safer, helps bring me back in my body a little bit more. So yeah, I hope that was helpful. Let me know in the comments if what you'd like to see next, or what worked really well for you, what didn't work well for you, and I hope to see you next time. Check out my website if you are interested in working with me in a one-on-one capacity. I'll put that in the notes underneath, and have a great day. Bye.